I met a spider yesterday, old and wise. She told me to close my eyes and imagine a mountain. Go ahead. You should too. She told me to imagine a mountain that makes up all the world. Around it is nothing. A black abyss. Infinite and absorbing. You climb up from the abyss, she said, and attempt to make your way up the mountain. The climb is tough. Loose gravel slipping out from under your shoes. Others around you struggle as well. You see it every day. People give up and slump where they cling. Some of them slip and fall back down, never to return. Others call out from equal footing and claim they know the way, but you keep climbing. Up above you are areas of stability surrounding the peak. Places where others have set up camp. These places are so far out of reach, but you can hear people's voices echo down. The climb is possible. It's been done before. You call out to them, those people up there, and ask them, "Hey, how do I get up where you are?" One peeks their head over their safe ledge and points to a path, one of many etched into the side of the mountain. They point to this path and say, "You can follow my path. It goes this way and that. It climbs all the way up here. I made it myself, and it fits me perfectly." "What if it doesn't fit me?" you say. They shrug. "Then you're doing it wrong." And they retreat away, disappearing behind stability. You keep climbing. This path is only useful for a short time, but many other people have made it up this mountain. And when you get stuck, you search for another path to follow along. The climb is still brutal, painful, arduous, but these pre-made paths are a boon. When they fit, it makes everything feel possible. Others around you find paths that fit them perfectly and carry them so high up and out of your sight. You get angry when those people pass you. What luck they must have to find that perfect path. But then you imagine that perhaps they too will reach a dead end. Perhaps they've already reached many branching paths and have had to climb on their own, only now to find a small section of the mountain that is made just for them. This makes you feel better. You keep climbing. Again, you call out to those up above and say, "Hey, how do I get to where you are?" Another person peeks down and answers, "Well, it's quite simple, really. All you need is this rope here in my hand." "Great," you say. "I'd love that." "Of course you would," they say. "It'll cost you, though. You hand me your money and I'll hand down the rope." Your hands grip the mountain as tight as possible. You know that to let even just one hand go loose, you could slip and slide who knows how far down the mountain. Possibly all the way. Down, down, down into the abyss. You grow furious. This person should be eager to help. How great it would be to have company so high up on the mountain. But then you imagine that perhaps they, having not reached the tippy top, are equally being asked to pay for assistance to the very top. And their only way of making the money is to stay where they are, not going up or going down, trying to sell the only thing that got them this high to begin with. This thought doesn't make you feel better, but you keep climbing. You've climbed so far and are so tired now. It never gets easier. Sometimes a path energizes you, but in the end, it's all exhausting. So you call out again, one last time, yelling to those up above you on stable ground, "Hey, can you please help me get where you are?" Someone leans over and eyes you up and down. They are well rested. They say. I climbed so much to get where I am. I wish I had taken more time to rest. You should take it easy on yourself. Take a break. And they disappear. You don't understand. Why would you take a break? What even is a break while up on this mountain? Even if you wanted to take a break, how would you? Your fingers are dug into the gravel and mud. Your arms are shaking from holding your weight. Moving is always a risk. You don't understand. You imagine closing your eyes for a moment and dozing off, fingers loosening, gravel giving, and your body falling down into the abyss. You imagine resting your body against the side of the mountain and stopping for a while, only for others to overtake your position, leaving you behind, alone. Sometimes you imagine climbing back down into darkness, just to close your eyes for a little bit and take a deep breath. And it all makes you angry. What does it mean to rest for someone so well rested on their stable ground? Do they even know what they're asking you to do? They themselves have said that they never rested while on their climb. They've only rested now. And now they're telling you to? What does it mean to rest if all those around you vanish up the mountain while you do? What does it mean to rest if, even if you do get some sleep, you're still on this mountain, wishing you were somewhere safer? You imagine that perhaps they've only gotten where they've gotten out of sheer luck. And now they are just grasping for any answer they can possibly give to the people below them, instead of just lowering the rope, instead of building a better path, instead of helping you up. They just sit there and you imagine that there is no peak to this mountain. I asked the spider what the purpose of her story was. She looked at me with her many, many eyes and legs and continued to spin her web.